Because the president and his advisors and the Washington media are positive they couldn't have gotten a better deal, that the Republicans would have held out, etc. Why do you think that the Republicans would have given it?
Well, first of all, he could have gotten a better deal if he talked to us a little bit before he went out and gave away the store. This whole thing was done as though the House of Representatives didn't exist. And we would have given him the backing to make it possible for him to have a stronger hand, but he simply did not use the House. He went out and made the deal himself, and what he's got now is what he's got. He's going to have to live with it. He will never stop this in 2 years. He says, oh, well, we're going to get to 2 years from now, and I'm going to make a stand right at election time. That's nonsense. We know that, and we know that they're going to be fighting 1 year from now. It'll be the Republicans in charge of the House. It'll be the Republicans in charge of the Senate, and we will be, unemployment benefits will have run out again, and the president will have given up his opportunity to guarantee, during his time at least, that the unemployed in this country have benefits. I mean,
my guess is that over the next 2 years, the president will cut many, many deals with the Republicans. And every time they'll come to you and they'll say, you better accept these deals with the Republicans, otherwise you're the bad guys. As Larry Summers said, you're going to cause a double-dip recession. Well,
remember, wait a minute, let's talk about Larry Summers. This is a guy who brought us the catastrophe we have on Wall Street right now. For him to be going around telling us about we're going to have a double-dip a double-dip collapse, it's laughable. I don't know why anybody pays any attention to him whatsoever.
But he is, or was, the president's top economic advisor. So
well, there's a lot of us that think he should have gotten a new team. If he'd have brought in Joe Stiglitz or Paul Krugman or some others, he'd be in much better shape today than he is now, having listened to Larry Summers take us down the road a further piece.
But Congressman McDermott, the fact is he isn't going to bring in Stiglitz. Apparently, he's just not that guy. He's going to bring in people like Tim Geithner and Larry Summers, and he's going to cut deals with the Republicans. That's what he's done his whole life. That's what he's done the first 2 years. That's what he's going to definitely do the next 2 years, if all of this, if the past is indication. So how do you deal with that reality? How do you deal with the reality of a Democratic president who doesn't really appear to be progressive and works with the Republicans and blames you for it? How do you deal with that as a progressive in the House?
Well, we're going to see. I don't have the answer to that. It's you're asking a really good question, but it's one to which I don't have a good answer. I'll tell you that. I think that we are in serious trouble because the president simply does not seem willing to go after some things that I think he's going to have to if he's going to get anything done for the people of this country. He simply has, in my view, given up the willingness to fight for economic justice in this country. The president has now shown that he can be bullied, and I don't want my president to be bullied. I don't think these guys deserve it, and I think we would be all much better if we were able to say, that we're not gonna back down, and that there's no excuse for us giving up like this. I mean that's the hard part for me, is that it's giving up without a fight.
I lied. I'm going to ask one more question then, because based on what you were saying there, but look, he moves against you guys all the time. I mean, when you say, hey, no, I don't want to do tax cuts for the wealthy, he comes down on you like a ton of bricks. He says, the people on the left are sanctimonious. Remember when Senator Dorgan introduced the bill to import drugs into the country from Canada, et cetera? He moved 10 or 20 votes in the Senate. He knows how to fight liberals. So I'm not sure it's that he doesn't know how to fight. I think the real question is, why is he only choosing to fight liberals and not Republicans?
I don't have a good answer for that. I think that we want him to win. We want him to succeed. More than anything, we want him to succeed. And that's what's the hardest part for all of us is that we think that We think he's just made bad choices here. I mean, that's all I can say is it seems like the choice of where to fight has not been clearly thought through, and when you start giving in on the kinds of things he's giving in on, you really worry that there is no way back from that. I mean, that's why I said this was Gettysburg, because it really is. That was the turning point in the war, and it really is a question of how you continue to rally your troops if you keep giving in on things that people really care about.